Hi there! Today we are going to talk about email and SMS notification. Let's go to the broadcast email page. There are 4 types of automated emails in total. They are approval confirmation, RSVP confirmation, waitlist confirmation, and approved from waitlist confirmation. For approval confirmation email, the email will be sent upon attendees' successful registration, and they will go to the approval list. For the RSVP confirmation, the email will be sent once the attendees respond yes to the RSVP invitation. For the waitlist confirmation, the email will be sent once the attendees enter the waitlist successfully. For approved from waitlist confirmation email, the email will be sent once the attendee is approved from the waitlist. Now, we can create the approval confirmation email. After that, you will see the templates, and you may need to select the template here. Our system supports default templates for RSVP invitation email, approval confirmation email, and thank you email, and reminder email, etc. Now, let's select the approval confirmation email template and click Create. Here is the email edit page. For send from, our system default sender address is notification@eventextra.com. If you have already completed the email domain setup, you can select the email sender here. Our next field is Reply To. The system has auto-filled in the account email address. When the attendee receives the confirmation email and they reply to this email, the organizer will receive emails in this address. After that, let's move on to the email subject. You can edit the subject here. Users are allowed to send multilingual automated emails to your attendees according to their preferred language. The language of the email is based on the registration form that the attendee filled in before. The language cannot be changed manually if the registration form is set with English and other languages. Users can add other email languages one by one. The default email language is English. The email subject is followed by the language you are currently using. You can edit the email subject and content for different language at the same time. Click the Add More button to add more languages. For example, I'll add traditional Chinese now, and it will be shown here. You can click the traditional Chinese language tag to switch to edit the corresponding subject manually and so on. For the preview part, you'll see the Edit Message button on the left-hand side. You can edit the email content here. Currently, there are 5 content boxes provided, including button, divider, HTML, image, and text. The first one is column, which you can drag and drop here, and add the content by placing the content boxes. Users can create a button in the email with a link or merge tag. Now, let's drag the button into the form. You can rename the button. On the right-hand side, you can insert the button URL. You may also change the button color or spacing here. If you want to remove it, just click the Remove button and delete it. Users can use the divider content box to separate different sections. Dividers can be placed horizontally between your content. Now, let's put the divider into the email, and here is it. For the HTML, users can add the HTML code to vary your designs in the email. You can click the HTML block and insert the coding here. For the image block, users can insert a picture for the email. Click to upload the image. Users can add text box to add content. Kindly remind you that the image size should not exceed 1 MB. In addition, please do not copy and paste a table into the email. Instead, you can paste the HTML code for creating a table. You can now see the email with merge tags, including the event name, attendee's name, date and time, and so on. Adding a merge tag in the email allows you to customize the content, like if you want to include attendees' information. To add a merge tag, you can go to the email editor and then click any text box to do so. After that, you will see a merge tag button. When you click the button, a list of available merge tags will be shown. For example, I'll choose Group Ticket Type, and then the merge tag is shown now. There is a merge tag under the e-ticket. Kindly remind you that do not remove the attendee's QR code merge tag, as it is for the QR code check-in. If you would like to add the content color or background color, please click the block outside, and on the right-hand side, you can click to change the background color. You can insert a color code or pick it manually. If you are not going to use our event app during the event, you can remove the following blocks. After completion, remember to click the Save button. Same as the multi-language email subject. If you would like to add one more language, you can click the traditional Chinese page and edit the content by clicking Edit Message. When you scroll down, you will see Save as Template button. You can create and save this email template for the next event. You can rename the template and apply it so it will be saved. Organizers can click the checkbox to attach the calendar file. You can click the Add Attachment and upload the file here. Remember, the file size should not exceed 5 MB. Sometimes when we receive an email, the content isn't shown properly. There are several reasons, including computer software isn't up to date, or the email account is not completed. To avoid email contents failure, you may try our feature to tick this checkbox to attach a PDF of the same content. We strongly recommend you to enable this feature. Finally, if the users would like to attach e-tickets, they can click the checkbox here. Back to the broadcast page. If your registration includes paid tickets and allows online payment or offline payment, the automated receipt email and the payment invoice email will be turned on automatically. You cannot turn off these two auto emails. Now, we can click the Edit button and go to the Edit page of Payment Received Email. You will now see a payment table. When you click the Edit Message button, you'll see there is a Payment Details table merge tag. Please do not remove this merge tag, or else the payment details will not be displayed in the email. You can edit the email by adding some content blocks. If the user would like to text the sender email and preview the email content, you can click the Add button in the bottom left corner and input your email and click Text Send. You will soon receive the preview email. Now, going back to the broadcast email page, you can see our Statistics button, Preview button, and the Edit button. For the Preview button, click it and you will see how your email looks like. If you would like to check the email statistics or resend the email to add more attendees, click the Statistics button. After opening it, you can overview your email stat regarding your recipients. You will now see there is recipients, delivered, processing, bounced, opened, clicked, unsubscribed, not opened, and resent. For the recipients, there is the number of attendees which the email broadcast has sent to. For the delivered, it is the number of recipients that didn't hide or soft bound on his broadcast. For processing, it is the number of recipients that the email broadcast is still sending to. For the bounced, it is the number of recipients that registered as a hard or soft bounce. For the opened, which is the number of recipients who has opened the broadcast email. For clicked, this is the number of recipients who clicked different links of your broadcast email. For unsubscribed, it indicates the number of recipients who pressed unsubscribed. Recipients will no longer receive any event communication by EventX. Yet, they can still receive the automated emails, including the confirmation emails, payment receipt email, and payment invoice email. For not opened, it is the number of recipients who hasn't opened the email yet. For resent, this is the record of organizers who resent the emails to the recipients. We'll introduce you on how to resend an email to the recipient. You can select the registrants and there is a resend button. Click it and confirm. And the email is resent. Now, you can see the updated resent record over here. Now, going back to the broadcast page. If you would like to send an email manually, click the email button in the top right corner. And you may need to select the email template. Given that you may need to send the RSVP invitation email to your attendees, we can select our RSVP email template and then click Create. Now, you will see the Edit Email page. And here is the recipient field. You can select the recipients by groups or select for all attendees. Since you are going to send the RSVP form to the recipients, so let's go to the Edit Message page. Now, we are going to guide you on how to put our RSVP link in the message. There are 2 ways in total. Add a URL in the email directly or insert the URL merge tag to the button. If you want to insert a URL to the email directly, first, you need to select the text content box. And then click the merge tag button. Scroll down and find the registration form link. Select RSVP URL. And then here is the merge tag. When you broadcast the email with this merge tag, and then the recipient receives the RSVP form link. If you want to insert the URL merge tag to the button, what you need to do is copy the merge tag. Scroll down and you will find the RSVP button. Click the button and the button link is shown on the right-hand side. We strongly recommend you to enable this feature. Paste and save it after all. After completing all the steps and you have sent out the RSVP emails, then the recipients can view the RSVP form after the click Yes, I'm going button. Since this is a manually created email, so there is a setting time. Users can send it now or in a scheduled time. If you are not going to send it now, you can save it as a draft and apply it. Going back to the broadcast page, now we are going to demonstrate on how to send an SMS. Organizers need to make sure the phone number in the phone column of the attendee list is a valid one. The country code must be added before the number. Click the SMS button in the top right corner. Then, you can select the recipients and select your target group. You can input the message in the message box. You can preview the message in the phone display on the right-hand side. The limit of English characters is 153. And for Chinese characters, the limit is 67 words. And for combined language including Chinese and English, this involves space, line break, punctuations, and special characters. There are a lot of merge tags below. You can use the match text when needed. Also, we have the text send feature, which you can preview the SMS. We have the sending time as well. You can save the SMS as a draft if it is not ready, or you can select Send Now or Later at a scheduled time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.